Here's Mark Smith.
Donovan, ready? Bo, ready? First round, fights on.
First round, Bo Nickal in the red, Donovan Beard in the blue. No glove touch, right to business.
Watch fingers, guys.
We were talking in the production meeting about whether Bo would look to keep this on the feet for any period of time, just to sort of show, I do have some striking. I've got something to offer on the feet. I'm fascinated to see how and when he's going to shoot.
Previous appearance.
Oh my God.
Mission in 62 seconds, and perhaps it's sooner than that this time.
He's on the neck already.
High mount.
He loses the neck, but he's in big mount here.
Wow.
Right into a triangle choke.
Reverses it. Triangle threat from Nickal.
He's also got the arm.
Leg on the cage. Stop.
That's the tap. Inside a minute this time. Bo Nickal is not here to play around.
How fast was that?
It was inside of 60 seconds.
Well, I think my list just changed to #1 for Bo.
Biggest prospect in MMA that we have seen in years, and he has surpassed the hype each time out.
And in that amount of time, what's impressive, in that amount of time, Bo was able to show us an overhand right, the power, the poise on the feet, and then the grappling skills. He threatened with 3 different submissions in the span of how long?
Under a minute.
Like
Under a minute.
I don't know the
50
official
seconds.
time,
It was
yeah.
around 50 seconds. Let's take another look.
Well, we can watch the entire fight if we need to. This beautiful overhand left right into the takedown. Looks to land some ground and pound, but being the intelligent fighter that he is, starts to look for some submissions. But this left hand,
I mean, right into a takedown.
right into the knee tap.
And that's just that perfect, good wrestler overhand to the shot. If you fall down, great. If you don't, I'm taking you down.
And he was looking for this guillotine. That was an excellent guillotine step up, stepped right into full mount. Eventually finds the triangle. Well done by Bo Nickal.
Official time, 52 seconds. I mean, you give a wrestler with his ability and an athlete with his skill set the opportunity to just throw a huge punch, Paul. And you mix it all together. Trains under Mike Brown out of American Top Team, the respected coach in the corner of Dustin Poirier and Jorge Masvidal. Bo Nickal perhaps will enter the fray at middleweight. Here's Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 52 seconds in round #1, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the fight for the winner by submission due to triangle choke, Bo Nickal.
Said his biggest takeaway from his first contender experience was that the big moments was where he thrived the most. 62 seconds, 52 seconds. Hard to argue with it.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell when Dana said, oh, we need one more, he just kind of had this smile on his face, like, okay, whatever you need me to do. I think there's nowhere else you send that guy other than into the UFC, right? I mean, I don't care how many fights he's had. He's got the ability. It's just...
So, Bo Nickal will meet with the matchmakers, the decision makers. No decisions coming from Bo Nickal. He's got Anthony Casser in his corner, fellow Penn State wrestler, who's looking to make the move to MMA. And
one more look. Look at that overhand.
Successful
left.
so far.
Right to the takedown. Guillotine attempt. That's not going to work. Let me throw a triangle. Look at this. I mean, that dropped him. He pushed and took him down, but didn't need to. He could have just stepped back, and Beard would have been on the ground. And now, Lars with Bo Nickal.
There about the submission win, but again, under a minute, you go out there and you handle business. Barely broke a sweat.
That's what we do, baby. I'm born for this, bred for this. I train every day so I can be the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. You know, I'm barely into my career, but I'm headed straight to the top.
The overhand left is really what set all of this up. Was there any thought going into this fight to stand with him for any length of time, maybe show, different aspects of your game, or are you going to stick to what has brought you to the stance in the first place?
I mean, I expected to stand with him for one punch because I knew I'd drop him if I landed it. And, I've been working that the whole camp. And, I know that I got power. And, shout out to my boxing coach, Moose. But, nobody can really put up with me regardless. Wrestling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, as you guys can see, I'll take you out anywhere.
Talk to me about those jiu-jitsu transitions, because in a very short period of time, you went from a guillotine right into a triangle. Think about an armbar at one point. How dangerous is your submission game?
I mean, I think my submission game is world class. For me, I want to be dangerous every single spot that I can get into in the cage. So I want to be able to knock you out, take you down, ground and pound you, and sub you with a multitude of different subs. I mean, I think every fight I've had, I've finished the guy in a different way. So I'm looking forward to continue to do that and put on exciting fights for the fans.
I feel like the message that you wanted to send Dana was sent inside that fight, but I'll go ahead and let you say it verbally if you wish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go again. Let's get it. I'm 26, healthy, young. I want to fight. So give me that contract. Let me get a fight again before the end of 2022.
Bo, another incredible finish. Thank you so much. Guys, we will send it back to you.
Thank you very much, Laura. Three-time NCAA national champion, Hodge Trophy winner, is the Big Ten Athlete of the Year. Now he's 3-0 in MMA and on the map in a big way.
So I literally write notes to remind me. My only note on my paper is, God damn. I mean, for a kid who has, almost no experience, he's 2-0, took on a guy tonight who's 6'2", his record's 7-1, he had a 78-inch reach, and the confidence that this kid has to roll into that triangle the way that he did and go for the things that he does. I mean, me and a lot of other people are excited to see the future that this kid has. Welcome to the UFC, brother.
Bo Nickal, welcome to the UFC. Dana, when you look at Bo Nickal's skill set, he showed a little bit, I mean, it was a very quick fight, but he did show a little bit of everything. Talk to me about the submission ability that you saw tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we see a lot of great things here on this show. These are the best of the best from around the world that haven't been signed by the UFC yet, fighting the best of the best. And, obviously a kid like Bo, what he did in his first fight, how easy he made it look, he stepped up big time in competition tonight and put on, I don't even know what you call that, a clinic. You can't even call it a clinic. He came in and said, hey, dummy, you should have signed me the first time. Now get it done. So he's in. I think this kid has unbelievable potential. You can tell the confidence that he has in his game and how well-rounded he is.